Hey there, hi there, ho there. Welcome to another walk down by the river. I have no idea the title today. I'm going to play it by ear and see what happens. It's probably going to be health oriented because I am fighting bad health right now. First of all, it's plus 13. It's kind of windy, 90% chance of rain today, but it hasn't rained yet. So I thought, let's go to the river. I miss my birds very, very much. I'm using a selfie stick because it cuts down on the pain in my shoulders, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. While we start our walk to the river, I have to cross by the playground, but I don't want to show any kids. The reason I have to go across the street is there's work being done on the house there. I was going to grab a commune auto and go for a drive, but I decided, you know what? Let's just walk. Let's just go to the river. Hope it doesn't rain on us. Even if it does, this jacket's pretty good for that. And it's not so cold that I'm going to get too cold. And folks, this man loves a Dodge. Look at that beautiful Dodge truck. Yes, I love a Dodge. So what's this about my health? Folks, I've had a hard time ever since the smoke inhalation problem, the wildfire smoke. It was very, very extraordinarily difficult on my chest. The last time it happened was a year and a half ago, and I was weeks in recovery, weeks with a sore chest, weeks with difficulty breathing, and it did go away. This too did pass. So I was feeling pretty bad last week, and the smoke was clearing, and I had a weekend with Pasha. And my first weekend, yes, with one of those cars that we just passed, my first weekend driving. So I compounded a already sore chest and an already difficult breathing with a 3-day weekend with my arms in the position, driving long distance. I went almost 800 kilometers. Driving long distance, exercising like crazy, and no sleep. I really overdid it last weekend. And then during the week, I always say, I can take it easy during the week, but I didn't. Because every time, the smoke came back, and then every time the smoke was gone, I wanted to get exercise. So I have really compounded the issues on me. And any of you who are of a higher age, like I, would fully understand that whenever you have a little difficulty in breathing or a little bit of chest pain and you're over 60, it's very concerning. And you shouldn't not have it looked at. But the problem is, once you start exploring issues like that, it's like taking your old dog to the vet. That's when things decline. And so, although I will, if I go another week, if this gets worse, or I go another week without it getting better, I will be going to my doctor and starting that part of my health routine. And that is, check out the old ticker. But in the meantime, until then, I'm going to continue my methods of looking after myself, making sure that I control and understand what may or may not be affecting this. I have done my own experiments to see when I toke, does it get worse? And no, it doesn't. Although I'm doing that again today. I'm going down to the river. I haven't brought any of my medicine with me because I want to make sure that I'm going to be okay. And I want another day without to compare it to a day with. I have to do my own medical for now and kind of make sure that I'm okay. So, anyways, I don't want to worry, y'all. Yeah, new construction right here. I don't want to worry anybody. I don't want to worry myself. I want to see the birds. I want to talk to my dad. I want to feel that feeling you get when you see the river. Studies have shown that you get a dopamine kick every time you go near a body of water, a river, a lake, a creek, the sea. So there is no sea near me. There is no creek or river. Oh, there is a river. I'm sorry. There is no sea near me. All I've got is the Bow River. So I'm going to head there with y'all. And when we get there, let's see if we can talk to the birds. Let's see what we can see. There may be more talk, or there may just be a brief introduction to a really good montage. I don't know. Neither do you. But you're going to know before me. So, you won't know before me. I know what I'm doing before I post it. So, let's go to the river. Let's morph, and we'll put the river behind me. I hope the weather or the scenery is better. The weather, not so much. So, friends, we're at the river. I think we're very likely to see birds when I get into the area that I usually go. Got a place to sit. Got the table, a few more chairs, the wonderful city, and really, really windy and cold. It is cold out today, folks, but this is nice. The last 2 times I was down here, it was almost 30 degrees, and the birds weren't coming out. I hope you hear me. Now with it only about 12, down here I think it's more like 10. I think they'll be hungry. I think they'll be around. They aren't in this area, but they never are when it's windy. So I say, let's morph over to the birds and see if we can share a bit of that with you. Cheers. Here we are, a little bit topsy-turvy, but we're here. I've got some seed, and right there is the spot that I have had the most luck, and we're about to head there. We couldn't go there for the last 3 or 4 weeks because there was a tent. And I'm seeing something in the bush right there, so I'll be careful. I'm hoping to see some birds here, and I'm hoping that is not a tent. And here we go. I was hoping for that. I was hoping I got to share that with you. We are here, and if there's one, there's more. I'm just going to make sure I'm safe first. No, this is just somebody's food. They may be back. But in the meantime, I know the birds are out. And I know if I go just a little further, I'm going to have more. Either that or that one will come back. But I heard it just before it came to me make its chickadee noise, chickadee-dee-dee, to call the other birds to say, hey, there's food here. So since they aren't coming to me here, and we got a couple of crazy ones over there, let's go back in here where I found the bird and see if its friends are saying, I don't believe you. You said there was some guy feeding us. Where did he go? So let's wait. Again, ever since I was a young man, my dad took me under his arms. The only time I did not spend weekends with my friends was when my dad had some camping he wanted to do, because I always took camping first. And I just heard some. Here it comes. Chickadee-dee, chickadee-dee. There we go. And he always stressed on the importance of patience and understanding about these birds, that they aren't always there for you, that you're there for them. And sorry about the shaking. Hope that isn't too difficult to deal with, but I thought I'd bring the camera a little closer so that we can get a better shot of the bird the next time. I really think that was the same bird. It looked very disheveled and alone, but it's calling out. You heard, I may even record that call. I can't make that call. I just very often just do that, and they know. But without a doubt, I expect another bird here shortly. And hopefully, it doesn't really matter. The fact is, I just touched base with my dad. I know when the birds come to me. At least I feel that it's my dad just letting me know everything's okay. And for the last week, they weren't okay. And I didn't see him. And today, all through the morning, I've been feeling, I woke up awful. And my apologies to my son, Gordy Jr., because he's the one that has to put up with me in the mornings. I wake up in such pain, and today was awful. It put me to tears. And he helped me through it, so a big shout out to him. The love of father to son. And it carries through generations. Here, I just heard it back. Chickadee-dee-dee-dee. I think it's the same one. Chickadee-dee. That makes my day. It makes my day. 3 times with the bird. Same bird came back. You would think by now the other birds are going, hey, where are you getting those seeds? Looks good, man. Don't bogart those seeds, my friend. Pass it on down the line to me. And the wind's picking up. And you know what? Now it's time for me to just relax with these for a while. I'm going to find a place to sit down. Maybe I'll be back with you, or maybe I'll come back to say goodbye at the top of the bridge to show you the river. It is rather high today, and we've got 3 or 4 days of rain coming, so the river is going to rise. But I think it's time for me to spend a little time by myself with my birds, or Dad's birds, and I'll get back to you all shortly. Much love. I don't want to make this too long. What a good walk. I needed something to lift the soul, to feel better today. And boy, oh boy, not only did you see me with the birds, but look right here. I'll put that there for a little while. Bull riding bird is what I want to call it. I put it up on Instagram with some music. Can't share that or I'll get a copyright strike. Stupid world. I didn't mean that. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Anyways, I'm on my way home. And I'm ready to just rest for the rest of the day. You're seeing this on Tuesday, so stay tuned. Tomorrow will be the Grow Show. And absolutely, we'll have fun, don't you know? We always do on the Grow Show. So stay tuned, friends. And like that bird you just saw, hold on for the ride. Sometimes it's easier than others, but don't let go. Peace.